Hey, and welcome back to the Monday Marketing Rundown. I'm Dan Bryan with DentalScapes, and if you run a dental practice, GP, pediatric, or ortho, what happened in the last 2 weeks at Google is something you genuinely need to understand. Because it wasn't one thing, it was two things back to back, and together they change how new patients are going to find you from here on out. Let me walk you through it. On May 19th and 20th, Google held its annual I/O Developer Conference, and Sundar Pichai, Google's CEO, got on stage and dropped some numbers that should stop you in your tracks. AI Overviews, which is that AI generated answer box that now appears at the top of Google search results, has crossed 2.5 billion with a B monthly active users. And AI Mode, which is Google's full conversational AI search experience, has already hit 1 billion monthly active users in just its first year. Pichai called it, quote, Google's biggest upgrade to search ever. Now, here's where it gets really interesting for you specifically. The very next day, May 21st, Google launched the May 2026 Core Algorithm Update, their second broad core update of the year. It's still rolling out as I'm recording this. Now, most people in the SEO world are treating these as two separate stories, but I think that's the wrong way to look at it. These two things are deeply interconnected, and here's why that matters for your practice. Google is now routing more and more searches through AI. When someone in your market types dentist near me, or orthodontist for teenagers, or pediatric dentist accepting new patients, Google's AI systems are deciding what to surface. And those systems just got a massive upgrade, with 1 billion people already using AI mode and 2.5 billion getting AI overviews. At the exact same moment, Google updated the underlying algorithm that determines which practices, which websites, and which content feeds those AI answers. So what does this mean practically? Well, it means the old playbook where you stuffed some keywords on a service page and called it a day. That's over. The content, the authority signals, and the expertise that Google's AI pulls from when it answers a patient's question is now being reevaluated during this rollout. So here's what dental practices need to be doing immediately. First, your Google Business Profile or GBP has to be airtight. Current hours, correct phone number, updated services, recent photos, active review responses. Google's AI pulls directly from your GBP when generating local answers. So if your profile has stale or inconsistent information, you are invisible to that system. Second, your service pages need to actually answer questions, can't talk. Now just describe procedures. A page about Invisalign shouldn't just say, we offer Invisalign. It should answer the questions that real patients are asking. How long does it take? What does it cost in my area? Am I a candidate? That's what Google's AI is evaluating for citation worthiness right now. Third, your EEAT signals matter more than ever. That's EAT, and it stands for experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trust. Does your website make it clear that a licensed, experienced dentist is behind this practice? Do you have credentials visible, a real bio for each doctor, associations, maybe some press or community mentions? Google's AI is not going to recommend a practice it can't verify as legitimate and trustworthy. Fourth, and this is a big one, watch your Google Search Console closely over the next 2 to 3 weeks as this core update finishes rolling out. If you see your impressions staying flat or growing while your clicks are dropping, that is a direct signal that AI overviews are absorbing some of your traffic. It's not a content failure, it is a GEO problem or generative engine optimization problem, and it requires a specific set of fixes. The bottom line here is this: Google just announced that over 2 billion people are now interacting with AI search every single month. And the very next day, they changed the rules for how the content feeding that AI gets selected. This isn't coming, it's already here. And the practices that act now are the ones who are going to dominate their markets over the next 12 months. If you want to know exactly where your practice stands in this new AI search landscape and what to do about it, we do a complimentary strategy call where we'll audit your digital presence and show you the gaps. There's no pitch deck and no pressure, just a real look at where you are and where you need to be. Head on over to dentalscapes.com/start to get on the calendar, and I'll see you next Monday.